Hello, and here we are for Saturday's workshop and thoughts, where we've been looking over this week at the solar plexus chakra journey. And I want to spend a little time talking to you about one of the deepest emotions that is connected to the chakra, to the solar plexus chakra, and that is the emotion of shame. And shame is a complicated thing because shame's not simply, I did something wrong. Very often shame becomes, there's something wrong with me. And that's a very different mindset. The solar plexus chakra is connected to identity, to confidence, self-image, authenticity, willpower, purpose, and the relationship we have with ourselves. It is the fire center, the place connected to who we believe ourselves to be. And shame has a way of distorting that relationship. Because many of us learn early on in life that certain parts of ourselves are acceptable, and then we may feel that other parts of us are not. Perhaps we were laughed at, criticized, rejected, or bullied, compared to someone else, dismissed, or just made to feel too much somehow, too emotional, too sensitive. Oh, you're too loud, too quiet, too strange. I know that one. Too different. And over time, many people become building many people begin building protective versions of themselves, masked role and identity. Not because they're fake people, but because something inside of them learned that if I show my authentic self fully, I might not be accepted. And this is where shame becomes a powerful thing. Because shame often creates layers of protection, layers of performance, layers of expectation. After a while, it can become difficult to tell what's truly you, what was built for survival. What's the difference? It doesn't mean every identity is false, not at all. We all grow, we adapt, we change, we evolve, but sometimes buried underneath the roles and expectations, there's still a quieter, authentic self just waiting to breathe again. And so when shame appears, rather than attacking ourselves, perhaps we begin becoming curious. What part of me feels threatened right now? What part of me feels not good enough? What expectation am I trying to live up to? And where did that expectation come from? Family, school, relationships, society, social media, religion, past experiences all have possibilities. Because many people spend years trying to become acceptable versions of themselves rather than authentic versions of themselves. And the solar plexus journey asks us to begin noticing that authentic self, gently, honestly, without judgment. And shame can show up in many forms, not always obviously. Sometimes it's low self-esteem, insecurity, self-criticism, perfectionism, overachieving, defensiveness, arrogance, emotional armor, or constantly needing validation. And interestingly, sometimes arrogance is not confidence at all. Sometimes arrogance, I would say often actually, thinking about it, is a form of protection. A shield, a role, a performance designed to stop people getting close enough to touch the insecurity underneath. Because if I project certainty strongly enough, perhaps nobody will see the part of me that still doubts itself. And on the other side, low self-esteem often keeps people trapped in the past. Old moments, old wounds, old labels, old versions of themselves. And so both patterns can pull us away from authenticity. One by shrinking ourselves, one by overcompensating. But neither is the authentic self. And perhaps this week's deeper reflection becomes, where in my life am I still wearing masks for protection? Where do I perform instead of simply being? Where do I still seek approval to feel worthy? Where do I abandon my own truth to avoid rejection? And where might my authentic self be trying to emerge more fully? Because the solar plexus is not asking you to become somebody else. It's asking you to become more fully yourself. Not the conditioned self, not the performing self, not the defensive self, the authentic self. And that takes courage, because authenticity often means letting go of identities. And the ego doesn't always like that. Sometimes it will resist, but hold tightly, let go lightly. When those things no longer serve you, let go of them. Awareness changes these things. And often the moment we truly see the mask, something's already beginning to loosen underneath it. The elastic's beginning to fray, So over the next week, notice where shame appears, where insecurity appears, where defensiveness appears, where you seek approval, where you hold back, and where your authentic self naturally wants to emerge. Not with judgment, not with awareness, because the fire of the solar plexus is not here to punish us. It's here to illuminate us, to burn away what is false so something more authentic can emerge underneath. And so let's get ready for our meditation. Make sure you're not going to be disturbed. Have a fidget, get comfortable. And throughout this, I'll ask you to use the circular breathing we've been using over these weeks, breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. But let's start, as we always start, by taking 3 deep breaths together. Breathing in, hold it, breathe out. Breathing in, hold it, breathe out. Breathing in, hold it, and breathe out. And just bring your awareness fully into your body. Feeling the breath moving through you as you breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Feeling the breath moving through you, steady, connected, present. So just bring the bottoms of the feet together, allowing the ankles and the inner feet to touch, grounding down into the floor beneath you. Begin gently squeezing the left foot into the right foot, tightening, tensing, allowing awareness to gather in the lower body. Face remaining soft, shoulders relaxed, breath flowing naturally. With all your awareness moving downward towards the center of the body, towards the solar plexus, that place connected to identity and confidence, authenticity, and the fire of self. And now the deep inhale and full exhale. Release, allowing the body to soften. Feel the energy beginning to circulate. Pause. Relax. Let go. And so now engaging both legs fully, the quads, the calves, the toes, the glutes, squeezing tightly, bringing all awareness below the pelvis. Breathing in, exhaling out, holding that tension. Then release fully. Feel the flow returning. Feel the body opening again. And quietly within yourself make this statement. My awareness is becoming clearer. I am open to seeing myself honestly. I allow my authentic self to emerge. Now bringing the elbows gently into the ribs, hands curling into fists, drawing the belly inwards slightly, creating tension through the core of the body, through the abdomen, the center. Shoulders rolling back, heart open, breath steady. Now inhale deeply and exhale and release. Allow everything to soften. There's nothing to do. Just relax and allow everything to soften. Allow the energy to circulate naturally through the body. As we continue with our work on the solar plexus chakra, that chakra connected to identity and self-belief, confidence and purpose, willpower and authenticity, and the relationship we have with ourselves. This is the fire center, the place where we begin asking, who am I beneath the masks? Who am I beneath the roles? Beneath the expectations? Beneath the performances? Beneath the protection? And now scanning gently through the body, just notice if there's any areas that feel blocked, tight, heavy or resistance. We're not after judgment, just being aware. And if you notice a place, simply just breathe into it, giving it awareness, giving it space. And let it go. So bring your awareness now to the silver grounding cord above the head. Just allowing it to move down through the body, the spine, the pelvis, down into the earth below you, all the way into the deep, illuminated core of the earth. Grounded, stable, connected. And now from the bottoms of the feet, allow roots to extend downward, wrapping around the grounding cord, moving deep into the earth. Strong, alive, anchoring you fully into this moment. And now above the head, seeing the crown gently open, a halo of white light, and now allowing the white light to begin to flow downwards through the body, washing through the head, the throat, the chest, the solar plexus, the legs, the feet, breathing in light. Exhaling, release. Just allowing this light to clear resistance, old stories, protective identities, and patterns that no longer serve you. So now becoming aware of the 3 energetic lines within the body. The vertical line running down from above your head through the center of the body and deep into the earth. One line moving left to right through the heart. And one line moving from behind you through the spine and out into the future before you. And at the center of all 3, the heart, still, balanced, present. And so I invite you to bring into the heart a feeling that resonates deeply with you tonight, or whenever it is you're listening to this. That feeling might be confidence, trust, purpose, authenticity, clarity, courage. Just allow that feeling to settle into the heart, growing stronger, expanding outward through your energetic field with every breath. And from beneath the feet, feel the emerald green energy of the earth beginning to rise, moving upwards through the feet, through the legs, through the hips, through the stomach, into the solar plexus chakra. The current rises up through the body, while white light continues flowing downwards. Earth below, sky above. And the 2 energies spiraling through you, moving faster and faster until they become one flowing vortex, moving through the body and around the heart. And now allow your awareness to drift into the heart space, as though the heart contains a doorway, a sacred chamber within. And approaching the doorway, and when you are ready, open it and step inside. Notice this familiar inner landscape. What feels familiar? What's changed? What feels different? And so call forward your inner child. And allow yourself to reconnect with that younger self. Offering compassion, acceptance, love. Allowing vulnerability once again. No protection needed here. And from the heart space, allow yourself to make that short journey downward into the solar plexus. The brilliant yellow center. That point where the ribs separate. Center of identity, willpower, confidence, and authentic expression. Breathe in the golden yellow light deeply through the nose, through the skin, through every layer of your being, physical, emotional, mental, energetic. Allowing this brilliant yellow mist to move through the body. Opening confidence, clearing distortion, restoring authentic connection. And allow the experiences of this past week to begin gently surfacing within awareness. Moments, conversations, emotional reactions, patterns, self-talk, inner narratives. Notice where you felt confident. Notice where you contracted. Notice where you hid yourself. Notice where you performed. Were there moments where you doubted yourself? Moments where you felt not enough? Moments where old patterns resurfaced? And now just call upon your highest wisdom, your deepest knowing, your guides, your higher awareness, to help you see these situations more clearly. Not through judgment, but through understanding. And so now within the solar plexus, we call forward the persona, the mask, the role, the archetype that's been operating within this chakra. No forcing, just simply allowing. And perhaps it appears clearly or symbolically, perhaps only as a feeling. And just simply notice, who have I been pretending to be? What role have I been playing? What mask have I been wearing for protection? Perhaps the caretaker, the performer, the strong one, the rescuer, the rebel, the achiever, the invisible one, the people pleaser. Just ask this persona, what was your purpose? How were you trying to protect me? When were you created? What pain were you trying to shield me from? And simply listen. Because even the masks that no longer serve us were often created from survival, confusion, fear, or a need for acceptance. Pause and ask, Are you still serving my highest good? Or have you become a limitation to my authentic self? And now, if it feels right for you, allow this persona to step gently outside your energetic field. See it clearly before you. And with compassion, allow the old energy connected to this role to begin dissolving, transmuting, softening, returning to light. Perhaps the mask cracks, melts away, turns to smoke, dissolves into light, whatever feels natural for you. Not destroying part of yourself, but releasing what no longer needs to be carried. And now, what wisdom remains? What truth remains underneath the mask? Allow that wisdom, that authentic energy, to reintegrate back into your field. Clearer, lighter, more honest, more fully you. And as it does so, see the solar plexus glowing brilliantly with golden yellow light, just holding that in awareness, radiating outward through your entire energetic field. Clear, bright, balanced, alive. And quietly affirm within yourself, I release the masks that no longer serve me. I allow my authentic self to emerge. I trust who I truly am. I no longer need protection from my own truth. My inner fire burns clearly and brightly. And now simply remain here for a few moments, breathing, feeling, allowing the energy to continue its work naturally within you. And then slowly bring yourself back into the sacred heart chamber, stepping out of there, becoming more aware of your body, the space around you, the place that you're in. And when you're ready to bring that transformative and healing fire of the solar plexus back out into your life for your greatest good, then you can slowly start to return, becoming more aware of your hands, your feet, maybe wiggling the fingers and toes, coming all the way back. And when you're truly ready to experience that awakening of that inner fire, then you can open your eyes, feel good now. And I'll see you on Monday when we start work on the heart chakra. Take care.